Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Leah, back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, it's just, a very highly requested video that you guys out there have been pushing me to do. It's my wash day routine with my crochet hair. Now, this particular crochet hair is the main concept beach curl hair, and I'll leave the review video for that up above. But this is a routine that I would use for a more so spirally curl. So the main concept beach curl, the free tress go-go curl, free tress presto curl, free tress beach curl, outre bohemian curl, outre Bahamas curl, any hair like that. This is kind of the routine I will use with that hair. Now I will do a future video on more of a looser curl pattern, so deep twist, something along the lines of ocean wave and all that, but I have to try one of those hairs to do a wash day routine on that. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Now keep in mind, this is week 4 with this hair, and this is how it looks after washing. But if you want to see how I got to this point, just keep watching. So if I actually turn the products around, you could see that I'm using the OGX Argan Oil of Morocco shampoo, as well as the Pantene for Natural Hair Co-Wash. Now first, what I'm going in with is that shampoo, and I'm shampooing my edges. You guys can imagine, after weeks of wearing your crochet hair and a lot of edge control, that you have a lot of product build up in the front. You guys know I love my 2 edge controls, the Hicks edges and the Eco Styler gel, but you can imagine that I use them daily, there will be a lot of product buildup. So I'm going ahead and getting that out of the way first. I just like that portion first, and then I will go in with my Pantene Co-Wash conditioner. Now I will make sure that I get that conditioner in between each braid, making sure that I can lather each portion and get it in there good so that I can definitely deep clean it. Now I'm not doing the whole rigmarole. I'm not using my best products. As you can see, I'm using these 2 products that were on my counter. They're not something that I would normally reach for all the time. So a lot of people ask me what are my key staples in washing my crochet hair. I don't have key staples. It's kind of a what's there type of a situation. What I do with my hair and my maintenance is I really take good care of my hair before the crochet hair and after the crochet hair. So right before I install the hair, I make sure I'm doing my deep treatments, and then after the hair is taken out. So in this case, as I'm recording this voiceover, this hair is no longer in my head, and as soon as I took this hair out, I went to my beautician actually, because it was time for me to get my annual trim, my annual treatment, just take care of my hair overall. And so that's something I really want to focus on in 2018. Sometimes I feel like I'm a bad naturalista and I'm not doing enough to take care of my hair while it's in the protective style. So I'm using these products, like I said, nothing fancy, nothing special, but I'm just using them to kind of cleanse my hair, get anything that's built up out of my scalp. Now the last thing I like to do is just kind of run the water through the crochet hair itself and get any smells out of the hair. The thing about crochet hair is that it will pick up some scents, and if you guys know, I love to use my Lotta Body mousse, and I feel like because I use it on a daily basis almost, that it kind of forms in my hair and gives it a kind of film to my hair. When you use it in abundance, I feel like you kind of feel it on your hair. It's not a bad feel, but you kind of just know it's there. So I'm kind of getting that know it's there feel out of my hair right now. So that's the last step I do. So the 3 things you want to keep in mind with your hair when you're washing your crochet hair: focus on those edges, get that product buildup out, make sure that you're going into each braid, kind of getting any buildup that you could have in between it. Like I said, no fancy products need to be used, but making sure that you kind of just cleanse it and your scalp kind of feels that squeaky clean feeling. And then make sure that you're running water through your actual crochet hair. You do not have to use fancy products on your crochet hair. People ask me all the time, and I need to let you guys know, crochet hair is synthetic hair. It does not really matter. So now I wanted to give you guys a look at how it looks straight after the shower, right out, freshly washed, just threw my robe on. Don't mind my edges. They will be tackled in a second. But the hair itself, now I washed this hair 2 times. The first time was right after my birthday trip, and now again today. I have to say, loving how it looks. You would think it would have a lot more tangles in it just because I just hopped in the shower, hopped right out. You would think, okay, there should be some tangles going on right now, girl. Not at all. And that's what I really liked about this hair. As you guys will probably understand from this video, if you saw the review on this hair, very much so beach approved, very much so vacation ready. But let me not ramble on. So now I am back, and I am fresh out of the shower, fresh after washing this hair that you guys see right now. So I'm fresh out of the shower. Now my hair is completely, almost completely, if not like 99.9% dry from just air drying. Now something you need to know, something you may already be aware of, that crochet hair does dry very fast. And you guys know I've been to the Bahamas with my hair, I've swam in my hair, I've tried it out. It always dries super fast. So that is a plus with me. That's why I say crochet hair is very vacation ready, because sometimes when you're on vacation you don't have the urgency to get back to your room immediately after getting in the pool. You don't want to have to run back to your room. You want to be able to, you know, enjoy the leisure time. If you're on a cruise off the ship, you know, I was chilling in Atlantis, I wasn't worried about my hair. That's a good thing, but I digress. If you guys see the products behind me that I'm all about to use right now, every single one of them will be used, will turn this, you know, freshly washed foolery into something unique and something beautiful. So let's get started. So what I will do first, and the thing about spirally curls, and this is why I love spirally curls more than I do maybe an ocean wave. Not that I've tried an ocean wave, but I've been a little bit more hesitant to try the looser curls just because these hairs are notably simpler. Like, I can't stress how simple they are. So I take care of the crochet hair first, worry about my edges later. Edges gonna be laid no matter what, but we'll come back to the edges situation. My mousse, and I have gone through a lot of my mousse now. This bottle was kind of full like maybe 4 weeks ago. I've been moussing it up in these last couple weeks. First thing I would do is take the mousse and detangle. Now this hair is not going to take a lot of detangling because it definitely didn't tangle that much after washing it, but just kind of run it through. Now this is where I start the actual detangling. I have some of the mousse in my hand, so detangling at this point is essential. It's key. Just separate your hair out and detangle it while you still have that mousse in your hand.
So quick, you never see her coming. She wants to wander. She had me yeah. Not so she wants to wander.
So now my hair is fully detangled. I've gone through every curl, so my hair is very much so easily separated. Curls aren't attached, they're not in clusters, and that's what you want. You want your hair detangled. I say detangling is a part of my, you know, everyday maintenance, but now specifically for my after washing maintenance is very much key. Now next thing I want to do is my scalp. I did blow dry it a little bit and then I let it air dry a little bit, so now my scalp is completely more so on the dry side. And what I would do is kind of put some oil back in my scalp. Now I don't like stand by this oil. This isn't like the key oil. The only reason I bought it is I was in Food Line once again. I don't know why I be buying my beauty supply items at a Food Line. Don't make no sense. They don't even got a full aisle for us. It'd be like this little section for supplies for us. But I saw this and it caught my eye just because of the applicator, and I was like, I need something that I can reuse the applicator for future, you know, hairdo. So this oil is just the Do-Grow oil, but I know like it's not like my favorite oil in the world. Now I'll just put some oil in back into my scalp and kind of revitalize it. I do kind of have a drier scalp, so this step is key. I have straight back braids, so it's kind of easy to figure out where my braids and where my scalp is to kind of apply this. So now that my scalp is freshly oiled, it's time to lay down these edges. This Busch Gardens thing I have going on right now isn't really cute. And you guys know my favorite edge control. I do always mix the Eco Styler and the Hicks together. I don't like them separately. I don't know. They need to be together for me in order to be my favorite concoction. So I'm going to just go ahead and apply that. And I always apply it in the way that I part my hair. I part my hair, if you guys have noticed, in pretty much every video that I've had with Taryn, I always part it on this side. Never have parted it on the other side. I can if I want to because I have straight backs. I'm just a creature of habit. So I don't even worry. Like, I don't even edge this side down. I'm very lazy. So if you ever pick this up, edges be out of control. But I always edge because I don't want to overuse my edge control. Why lay the edges that don't even need to be laid right now? So next thing I do is I've combed through my hair a lot. My fingers have raked through my hair a lot. So of course that pulls down some of this hair, and you got to get rid of some of this that's going on. I hope it's showing up. But if you can see some of that bottom frizz, you kind of got to get rid of it. Scissors need to come in handy. Scissors have to come through. Cut, cut, cut. Snip, snip, snip. Now I'm not cutting drastic layers of my hair. So my hair, if you guys have noticed, even though I cut it, you know, about twice a week, the hair hasn't itself gotten, you know, aggressively shorting. I'm not doing a, you know, full deep dive cut. I'm doing a little bit of trim along these things that you see right here so that they don't show up on camera. And when I'm filming for you guys, you're not seeing little, you know, stragglers like this. You want everything, and you want your curls to look kind of concise. So after snip snip and after the mousse has settled in, my last and final step that I always do is my BRX braid extension spray. You guys see this in all my videos. You guys know its purpose is to kind of revitalize hair. It definitely, for me, takes my hair from looking, you know, dry. Even if I haven't just washed it, of course it's a lot more drier than it is on normal days because I just washed it, but it just revitalizes everything. I need some more. I need to go back by my nearest tool line and get me some more. And there is no method to my madness with how I spray this spray. I just spray it just to kind of, you know, revitalize it. But I don't do it right after I do my mousse because the mousse is still going through the hair. And even though it dries very fast, the mousse does, you just want to give it maybe 5-10 minutes. So that's why I cut my hair, worked on my edges in between, letting that mousse kind of get all up in there. So now I'm back downstairs in my normal filming space to kind of show you guys what it looks like in its normal setting. Now, I didn't say at the beginning, or maybe I did. This is week 4 with the hair. This is how it looks. I'm going to get behind the camera. Curls are still popping, edges are now back to being laid, and hair is on point. So the question is out there, or I hope the question isn't still out there. Can you wash crochet hair? I think this video demonstrated very well that you can, and you can maintain your hair up underneath. You just gotta get your shampoo there, you gotta have your conditioner there, you just gotta have a regimen. And this is how it looks now. This is a lot easier. Like I said, it's a spirally hair. It's gonna be a little bit easier to kind of do than a deep twist, an ocean wave, one of those types of hairs. And when I do try one of those hairs again, I will wash my hair with that and show you my routine with that hair. So stay on the lookout for that. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss it. If you like this video and you like this kind of content, make sure you give it a thumbs up so I know you're out there. Comment down below what your thoughts are of this video. Do you still think this hair looks on point like it did before? Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89. Make sure you're following me on Snapchat at Miss Lia 89. I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. See my gypsy girl, she's something to my